Okay, so now we've seen how you can manipulate the string data type, okay, which is also a preprocessor directive. Now, there are other preprocessors that I spoke about, which I said you saw math.h. This is a whole library that allows you to do some mathematical computation. For instance, you remember the program that we wrote here. Let me comment this one, block comment the whole thing, block comment the whole thing, and we come over to this side. Okay, yeah, so I've commented this one. Remember this code that we wrote to calculate the area of a circle. Now, instead of doing radius times radius, okay, you can actually do square root. You can do raised to the power. How do we do this? You need to include this library math.h so that we can use certain functions that allow us to do, raised to the power, the square root, and those stuff. So here you can probably do something like this. You can do something like this. Power stand for power, okay, power, then the variable comes in, comma, and then the exponential value, which is good, and then the power, which is going to be 2. So this is the same as radius squared. So let's run this program, and then we enter again. Remember the first one, we enter 4.4, and then we got the same thing. So it worked for us. So instead of just doing times, we can use this math function. And apart from this, you can also do things like, let me comment this code and then we continue. Why did I press question mark to do this? Okay, math expressions, some math expressions. So let's see, simple math expressions. Okay. So you can do something like, what is the sine of 60? So let me print sine 60. Yes, you can do sine 60. What is sine 60? Okay, pretty much good. That is one of the things about using the library. Okay, one of the things about using the library, which is actually good, because if without entering this, you would have to. So sine 60 is negative 0.305, and then when we have to continue with this cos 60. Yes, if you're seeing sine, then means you can use cos. So equals to, and then use cos 60. Okay, and we run, and we get cos 60 is also negative. Then if you know there is sine, cos, and there's definitely going to be 10, which is, so if you want to perform some heavy calculations, you can write a program to perform all these calculations. That's when you really need to use them. Remember to include the math.h library, and you have tan is equal to 0.320. You can also do logarithms. Okay, so what is log 69? Okay, what is log 69? The same thing, you type here log 69 or 69, and then when you run it, you're going to get log 69, which is 4.234. You can check them on your calculator, you get the same thing. And how about if you want to do square root? Okay, so maybe you want to do something like square root of 4. You know that it's supposed to give us 2. So this is how you do the square root. Simple. Then enter 4 in there, and when you run it, you're going to get 2. Okay, 2. That is the square root of 4. So there are a lot of functions that you can get from the math.h. Let's quickly glance and see what is in there. Press command and then click on it, and it says Okay, so let's see. So these are some of the functions that you can use. Okay, the absolute, to return an absolute of a floating point, the a cos, you have the a sine, you have the a tan 2, you have the seal. If you have seal, then definitely you're going to have the floor, you have the cos h, you have floor. Like I said, if you see ceiling, it means there's definitely going to be floor. If you have the log 10, okay, the log 10 here, log 10 off, then you just the log 10f, and then you have mode, you have sine, you have a lot. The square root that we used here, okay, this square root will take floating point, okay, takes floating point, and definitely going to return a float type. And we have one for the long double, which will return long double. Have a lot of math function here. Okay, you have a lot of math function that you can use whenever you need to perform certain advanced mathematical expressions. Remember to always include this file, okay, the math.h. All right.